Hey guys, it's Tina. And Priscilla. I wanted to make this video about my pop's story, about how I was diagnosed, when it started, how it started, because I think that it might be able to help other people who might not know what's wrong with them. I'm not trying to diagnose anybody, or just or even for people who have been diagnosed and are just interested in other people's stories. So, like I am. So, um, if you hear like little snorty goblin noises, that's my little pug, and she's been a lifesaver to me. So, I started feeling sick in when I was about 21 years old. I had no idea what was wrong with me. I passed out. I was just standing up at a nightclub. I was in New York, and I fainted, and I had no idea what would happen. I didn't even know what fainting meant. I mean, you know what I mean. Like, I never experienced it before, and it was all very confusing to me. It was a very traumatic situation because I woke up somewhere on a sidewalk, and there were just people looking down at me, and they just kept asking, "What drug are you on? What drug are you on?" I'm like, I'm not even taken. I hadn't even taken Tylenol up until that point, so I wasn't on any drugs. And then the next consecutive year, it happened again, but in a different location. It happened in a very hot climate, and I just said, "Oh my God, that thing, it's happening again. I'm gonna pass out." I had no idea. I didn't know what was happening, so I just dismissed it, and I just said, maybe I just didn't eat enough. I didn't drink enough, or whatever. Because at that time in my life, I really wasn't taking care of my body. I wasn't really nourishing my body the way I should have been, and I wasn't drinking enough water. It was just a stupid. I was young. I was dumb, and it just that's what happened. So I attributed it to that. And uh, maybe it was that, but I really don't think so. So in the next couple of years, I became increasingly more tired. My symptoms were becoming a little bit stranger. I was starting to get headaches. I was starting to get more stomach aches. I had stomach aches in the past, but they were starting to be more prevalent. And I was just starting to feel sicker and sicker, but this took a long time. It didn't just happen like that. I mean, it took years. It took maybe like 5 years. And then I started getting very tired all the time. Like, what is wrong with me? Like I started feeling like, I can't really run my errands. I can't go shopping. I can't do anything anymore. I can't walk around the mall or the grocery store like I used to. My legs would start getting very tired, like from my knee down, started feeling very heavy, very painful, tired. And I just said, that's weird. Maybe it's like I'm fat or something. Like maybe I'm gaining weight, and and my body can't, I was coming up with all these crazy things because I had no answer. I hadn't, I didn't know what was happening. So I, the point when I started to notice there was something really wrong is when I got up from a couch. I was sitting down and I got up and my heart started racing fast. And I said, "The frig is that?" Like I've never experienced that before in my life. It went away for about a year. That it never happened again. Then it started happening almost every single day after that. And I started getting sicker and sicker and sicker. And I remember when it hit me so hard. The dizziness hit me so hard. I was dizzy no matter what I did. I was dizzy sitting, lying down, um, like anything. In any position, I was just dizzy. And I have been dizzy ever since. I have been dizzy for about 7 years now, and it has not stopped. It is unrelenting. It is it is incredibly difficult to live with like this, and I can't. There's nothing that makes it better. So anyway, I have gone to see some doctors. Some. I mean, I'm talking like a lot of doctors. And everything from cardiologist, neurologist, uh, gastroenterologist, because it was, as you guys know, it's an entire body syndrome. Where do you start? Do you start with the dizziness? Do you start with a weirdness? I have stuff in my what that happens with my ears, so I would go to ENTs. I went to every doctor. As a matter of fact, like in the doctor's office, in one of the doctor's offices, they had this like outline of a human body, and like right before you go in to see the doctor they ask you like to shade in the area that's causing you trouble. I remember taking a pen and just shading in the entire body from head to toe, because that's my whole body's being affected by this. And everybody thought I was nuts. Literally, they thought I was nuts. So I was put on almost every single antidepressant. They thought that I had depression. They thought I had a phobia disorder. I had I was put I had to go to an outpatient phobia center for 2 years because I was apparently afraid of fainting. I kept telling people I feel faint. I don't feel right. There's something wrong with me. So automatically I had a condition called asthenophobia, which is a fear of fainting. And so I was given a phobia counselor, and we would work on things together, and it was a cool experience. It's just that I kept asking myself, what the hell does this have to do with how I'm feeling? Like it doesn't. But I was so lost, I had no idea. So anyway, years and years later, I said, maybe I'm just nuts. Like maybe I'm crazy. I'm just crazy. I'm a crazy person. Um, Everybody thinks I'm nuts. And I remember just falling to the ground in front of somebody I love dearly, saying, if you believe me, if you believe me, if you love me, I said, if you love me, you'll believe what I'm telling you, that this is not an anxiety disorder. And I know that a lot of anxiety disorders overlap with POTS symptoms and stuff, but I just knew that there was something wrong with me. I knew there was something extra wrong with me, and I just didn't know what it was. And I just remember crying and saying, look, if you love me, please help me, because I don't know what to do. And we went to Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota, and within 10 minutes of being there, they diagnosed me with POTS syndrome. That's my story. And I've been diagnosed with it for about 8 years. Sorry, about 8 years. Anyway, that's my first entry, and I'm going to make other entries. Just if you like this video, please let me know, because I don't know if I should even continue these excuse me, videos or not. I don't know if they're what is wrong with me? Like dry throat. I drink like 7,000 glasses of water a day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and let me know if you think I should make another video, guys. Say goodbye, Prissy. Prissy, want to say goodbye? Okay, take care. Bye-bye.